Good morning, dear viewers. I finished my light breakfast in this cafe here on my left. It is very noisy, active, and full of loud discussion inside and even in front of the cafe. Today is exceptional. There is a football match going on, and when that happens, here everybody is watching. The loud discussion becomes louder because of the nuances of the sports taste. Cafes are spread all over the towns, and Ain Sefra is no exception. While driving down through the avenue of any town, you see colorful chairs and tables in front of a shop. That's a cafe. People sit outside when the weather is good. When it gets colder, they are inside. They drink coffee, tea, milk, all kinds of lemonades and juices. They eat cookies too. They talk, buy, sell, and do other businesses. It is very sunny here. You see the brilliant sunlight reflected on buildings like the mosque on my left is just amazing. We are at the 32 to 33 parallel and expose this place to an intense light from the sun. For us, riding slowly is beautiful to these waves of golden light filtered by the air, by the clear air, and get adorably to the ground. For drivers going at high pace, that can be very dangerous, as you can see here sometimes. When the intensity of light gets lighter, that's because we are riding in the shadow of the high buildings on our west. People never complain about the sun here in this cold place, even though they complain too much about drafts. Sun gives heat, grows plants, but most importantly procures happiness. That's why you see nice trees around here in a desertic area. Trees are venerated in this Sahara for the many obvious reasons. They symbolize life, since whenever you see trees, there is life. Trees can be rare in desertic surfaces. People associate trees with shadow in summertime, with protection against wind, rain, hail in winter. People when traveling look for a tree to have a rest under its shadow, even if the shadow is not needed. It's a psychological need that has been felt for a long time in the past. You see trees around this place between the ways of the streets, in front of the houses and shops, and even in place totally reserved for trees. Some viewers may wonder why there are no more trees if people care that much about them. That's because of the harsh conditions against the flora. What we see was saved at a high price of effort and sacrifice. While riding downtown, it seems like you are going through a maze, sometimes in large avenues, sometimes in tight streets. Generally, the old streets are tight, large enough for the passage of one or two cars. The new avenues are very large, with two ways in for traffic, with a separation in the middle and a large walking space. Big buildings have garages in the level of the ground for cars or commerce, and mostly the owners live above. Neighbors know each other, visit each other, and help each other. Sometimes they have family links. On many events, they share gifts, foods, drinks, and weddings. They inquire about each other's news. When something happens in town, they share it right away. What someone knows, everybody knows. This is particularly true in small towns like this one. Usually when you ride like I am doing now, you see a lot of people around sitting or standing up talking. People here like to talk. They do it for hours long. They talk in cafes, in shops, in restaurants, on the street. They go out just to talk. Exceptionally today, the streets are almost empty. Sometimes people talk and discuss loudly even if they don't know each other. So if you see people sitting near the street in front of shops, they are discussing some big issues. I discussed this issue of street emptiness with a restaurant owner. He said people around here are mostly working for the administration. As long as you are in work hours, you don't see many people. Even in our restaurant, we don't have customers during these hours, he added. We stop this video here and we will continue exploring this town in our next video. Thanks for watching and safe ride.